Hello, I am Eric Horwitz. I'm a multimillionaire entrepreneur living in Dubai. I have a education company in the server space that does $1 million a month in revenue, and I only manage it, and it takes 8 hours a month. I help entrepreneurs do the same thing with custom one-on-one coaching and consulting. So let's get started. Today's video is how to discipline your team. So it's a very important thing that you have an ability to give constructive criticism, to timestamp when criticism is sent, to let people know what they need to work on, because things will fall apart, things will break, and your job as the owner is to fix it and make sure it doesn't happen again. So we're going to use a technique that I just told a recent consulting client of mine about, called the conversation recap. It's such a simple thing. I don't know when I figured I did it, but at one point I said to myself, I'm giving all this feedback to people. I don't think they know. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So what do? You write it down, you send it to them, and you timestamp it. You put your name in the sand, and you say, this is when we talked about it. So here's how it works. A conversation recap isn't always like a very negative or harsh thing. In fact, it should never really be harsh. So with my president, we had a slight issue where, without going into details, because I can't, but something came up that involved the team and the specific team member, and she didn't tell me about it immediately. And we've kind of talked a little bit in the past, like, if something happens that's kind of higher level, you have to notify me immediately. Now, her rationale was, hey, look, I'm going to go talk to the staff members, get all the information, and then come to you. But because the quality of the issue was higher level, she shouldn't have done that. She should have come to me first, and we could have talked to that individual together. Because what ended up happening is we had to talk to the individual together. So we wasted time by having 2 meetings when we could have had 1. And I don't want this style of wait a day, wait 2 days, wait till Eric's back. Like, if it's high level, just tell me, call me or WhatsApp. Simple and quick. So the conversation we had was just, hey, look, send an email. It's subject line, conversation recap. It goes, hi, so-and-so. Here are the things we talked about. It's just a bullet point. Bullet point 1, if this stuff happens, call or text me. Do not wait 1 or 2 days. Bullet point 2 or 3, that's it. Thanks. Bye. And they go, okay, great. Now I know. And that's it. Now, the beauty of it for me as a manager is I can go to my email and type in the word conversation recap and see all the conversation recaps and filter it by person. With the staff below me and their staff, it's very important that leaders feel comfortable giving conversation recaps. If somebody isn't following the process, conversation recap. If somebody is doing something they're not supposed to, conversation recap. If somebody went on their own and did something next level that should not have been done and didn't ask anyone above them, conversation recap. If we had someone complain that the tonality of another person was inappropriate for a Zoom meeting, conversation recap. And you know what? It just works because you can CC the necessary people and other managers. And when I talk to my team about staff that they have below them, and if they have the slightest issue, I'm like, okay, can I see the conversation recap? Because they know they have to have everything in writing. Now, if you are going to let somebody go, you have conversation recaps as proofs that the issue was recurring. Hey, we talked about it here and then here, and now you're not working with us because you just won't change, you won't grow, you won't adapt to our style. It's just not a good fit for everybody. So that is my simple way of sending and receiving criticism to my staff and then them to their staff. It's just using that conversation recap. Very, very rarely will the same issue pop up twice. And I just find it's a very clean and easy way without like a form and all this other stuff, because it's just an email. I can do it on my phone and you have to send it immediately. So write an SOP on how to do this, take it to your team. My client used a conversation recap and he loved it because he felt like he was just talking to a staff, explaining what they were doing wrong, explaining how the process wasn't followed. And that's a different conversation. If something isn't done right, I like Dan Martell, it's a process or a people problem. If the process is written down and they're trained on it, then it's a people problem. If there's no process written down, then fix this first and then you can fix that. And yeah, that's just how I do a conversation recap. Hope you enjoy it. It's these types of tools and techniques that help my clients. If you would like one-on-one coaching with me, consulting, it's amazing. I help my clients scale their companies from 7 to 8 figures, delegate everything, and live the dream life just like I do. And I don't want a ton of clients. I've got 2 now, and I want a couple more, and that's it because I'm very busy. So go to winwinwitheric.com, link below, book a discovery call. Have a great day.